I caught a little bit of Bernadja's set just because I'm such a fan.
You're such a fan of Bernadja.
I feel something, and that makes me. I don't know if I explained.
Yeah.
For a split second, I thought, it'd be really nice to play in a band again.
Right. Hey everyone, this is Indra Aziz. You're surprised I'm speaking English? Because Jae Park is in the house, eaJ. eaJ, welcome, my man.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for being here, my man. Oh man, I'm so happy. I've been waiting for eaJ to come ever since Kevin told me that he's here and he's interested to talk to me on this podcast. So thank you, Thank you, eaJ.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man! Ooh. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you that this program is about inspiring the audience who want to make music, who want to sing, and who want to be as free and creative as you, eaJ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Man, I've been listening to your music for this last couple of weeks, and congratulations on the one EP.
Thank you.
So when was one EP released?
It was released, I believe, a week ago. Maybe
a week ago.
A little less.
Congrats.
Yeah, a little bit less, like 5 days ago, a week ago, something like that.
Wow. So fresh, yeah.
It's been a blur. It's been a very fast week.
Okay, we're gonna talk more about one EP. But first of all, just a couple of days ago, you performed at Prominent.
I did.
Jazz Festival.
I did.
What was it like?
Amazing. It's so beautiful. You've seen it. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like, I saw videos of it, and obviously I saw it during rehearsal. And during sound check the morning that we got there, our whole band wasn't looking forward. We were all looking at the temple while singing.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so amazing too. And it's such a blessing to be able to be a part of that lineup.
Yeah.
Especially of like artists that are so talented and so good. And it was truly an unforgettable experience.
Unforgettable experience, yes, indeed. So did you get to see other artists as well?
It was kind of a busy day, so I didn't get to too much. I caught a little bit of Bernadja's set, just because I'm such a fan.
You're such a fan of Bernadja?
Her voice is, it's very honest.
Okay.
And like, I've never heard that level of honesty anywhere before.
So even though you don't understand the lyrics
Exactly.
Bernadja's singing, you can connect with her songs?
That's kind of the reason you asked me earlier about the music and like how I write.
Right.
That's why I feel like sometimes lyrics are important, but before lyrics, for me, it's top line and production, because it makes you feel a type of way.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I hear Bernadja's song and I have no idea what she's saying.
Okay.
But I feel something, and that makes me. I don't know if I explained.
Yeah. So, is it safe to say that it's a teaser for the next collab? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe if you guys want that, just comment down below. Okay, you guys too. So, I think before we continue, before we talk more about your music, could you please tell us who eaJ is?
eaJ is a person trying to figure out their life, and is figuring out their life and showing you that process every step of the way. So with every lesson I learn comes a new song. With every mistake I make comes a new song. With every apology comes another song. And obviously with every beautiful moment also there is more music. So I think it's just like a big long storybook, kind of.
eaJ. That's such a cool way to describe yourself, man. I love it, man. Yeah. So in connection to that, I want to ask you about some of your earlier works. So you made an album, a trilogy.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. What is it about insomnia that, laughing, smiling, medicated, and could you just walk us through the story of the emotional arc or whatever thing that you go through.
Right. So the trilogy of the insomnia has always been a problem of mine.
Like real insomnia?
Like real insomnia.
Okay.
Like can't sleep, go to bed at 9 p.m. and go to sleep at 5 a.m.
Really?
Like
okay.
bad. Always bad. And I think it's because I've always been very, very anxious ever since I was a little kid. And it's just hard to go to sleep. And I realized I started to end up, so when you're in bed, you're on your phone, or at least I am. While I'm trying to go to sleep, I know it's bad, but I do it anyway. And I'm just on my phone. And I realized I come up with a lot of ideas then.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of that trilogy kind of started with the idea of a lot of those songs came out while I was in bed watching something or listening to something. So yeah. And it also kind of describes like the stages that I lived through during that period. Like where I was kind of crazy for a little bit. I was laughing because I couldn't sleep. And then I'm just smiling because I'm getting used to it in insomnia. And then finally I got treated and took medication for insomnia.
Okay.
So medicated insomnia.
Okay. So is this still a problem now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So have you always been musical since you were a kid?
No, not really.
Okay.
I've always liked music, and my dad is a really big music lover, and my mom loves to sing. She always wanted to sing, but she couldn't because she had to work and provide. But yeah, every day when they would pick me up from my school to work, and then they would like take care of me at their work, they had a CD of Brian McKnight, Back at One.
Oh, okay.
And every day I'd be yelling that CD in the car for 3 hours of traffic, and I'm sure I drove them crazy.
Okay.
But I think that's kind of where I started. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Brian McKnight, huh? Okay. Big fan. So was that like the first time that you realized that you have something in music, or your parents they told you, or how did you like find out that okay, this is something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Or
I don't think I ever chose. I don't think I was ever given a choice. It's something that happened. When I was in high school, I used to just do covers on like YouTube back in like 2009 of like songs that I liked. And eventually I got scouted for a TV show in Korea. And then from there, I blinked and I opened my eyes and 10 years had passed and I was in Korea having done a whole band there. And then I was back in America doing eaJ.
Okay.
And it just kind of happened naturally. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So tell me, eaJ, about your songwriting. So you told me, you mentioned that sometimes you just stay awake and you just have ideas. Like, do you record your ideas on your phone or do you write them?
Voice memo. And notes.
Okay, so you have like memos.
Yeah.
In your phone.
Yes. Yeah. Always like hook melodies or instrumental ideas, riffs, so that later I could go to the studio and then we could produce them out. Or if it's like, for example, if it's I'm watching a movie or I see something on the street that gives me an idea, I just write it down just in case.
Yeah.
So later in a session I can bring it out and.
Okay, so you're more into lyrics and melody, and what about beats? Do you think? Yeah.
So I was the guitarist of a band.
Yeah.
So to me, the most important thing is groove.
Okay.
So bass and drums.
Yeah.
And then everything else.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, bass and drums first.
Okay, so for a song like Pac-Man from Medicated,
Yes.
Medicated Insomnia, I should say Medicated Insomnia. Right? Okay, so not just Medicated, right? So it became one of huge fan favorite, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about that specific track that, your fans resonate so deeply with people, you think?
I think, honestly, at that time, it was a very, very dark time for me. I was having a very difficult time in my life. And I was desperate for something. And I think I was reaching out for a lot of things. I was kind of screaming, but I felt like no one heard me. It was a very weird time for me. But I think through that, I remember being in the studio and then we finished the song and then we were doing ad-libs. And I remember just hitting the final note. There's a G5. And then I just hit it as an ad-lib because I was just angry.
Oh, okay.
And then that kind of became like one of the points of the song that people felt, I think. I think everybody feels desperate sometimes. And I think maybe that's what connected.
Right.
Not sure.
Yeah. Okay. I really want to dive deeper into the vocal style because your vocal style is definitely interesting. Well, I'm interested in it, so we're going to talk about that more. Okay. But so I still want to stick with the lyrics here.
Yes.
So do you write things that you feel or like your life story, or do you write more about what you see or what concerns you?
That actually changed recently. I used to only write about everything but me, so not me, because I believe that when you're writing about something too specific, you get stuck because it has to be honest, it has to be real. So often I found myself in a box, and that would make I would get to a certain point in the song and I wouldn't be able to ever finish it because I'd be stuck in a box. But recently, in doing more sessions and learning to write in America, which is different from learning to write in Korea, recently I've been writing a lot more about myself, and it's becoming easier.
Okay.
Yeah, still hard though.
Still hard.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes there's things that I don't want to say because I just don't have the courage to say it. And yeah, I'm just scared sometimes.
Okay, but outside of music, do you like to share your stories with your friends, or do you are you the type that, you know, if you feel anything, you just I need to talk to people, or you just keep it to yourself?
So I feel like me personally, I'm kind of very introverted. I don't really talk too much, like especially when I'm with a group of friends. I like to just kind of sit here and just listen. Yeah, talking is a lot of pressure for me just because of the social anxiety that I have. So yeah, I'm kind of like the just keep it to myself for a little bit type. Okay. So moving on from the trilogy, we have one of your EPs, When the Rain Stopped Following Me. Yeah.
Which feels like it's a transition type work.
Exactly.
Like the title itself suggests that, you know, what rain stopped following you?
So that EP is actually the EP that I started writing about my life.
Wow.
That was
okay. Yeah.
So it's perfect that you say that. That's exactly it. I started writing, and I've always had this like anxiety, and with anxiety and with like my other problems, obviously depression is something that's very common these days to everybody. And I felt like there was this rain cloud kind of following me ever since some things happened in my past, and I just never got away from it. So I wrote a story with my friend Jolie about a character who's living just a regular life, and one day he wakes up and there's a cloud above him just raining 24/7 in his house, outside, wherever he goes, it just follows him, and then one day it just disappears. And that was that story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. eaJ, you're quite open with your mental health, with your anxiety problem. Why do you think it's important for you to be open about this?
Because I think it's important because I grew up believing and seeing people on TV be perfect, it made me feel like I was the problem. I think it's important that we show people that, hey, like, we may look a certain way, but we feel the same things that you do. And even if you feel down or you feel depressed or you feel anxious, that is okay. Because what I was told was, don't be anxious. Don't be depressed. That's your problem. Fix it. But that's just not how that works. And that's so sad, because people really struggle with that can't deal with it themselves. And if there's anything that I could do for anyone, it would be to tell you, hey, I get it. I feel you. And I get depressed. I get anxious too. I want you to know that that's okay and that it does get better. Sorry, I'm talking too much.
No. We definitely gonna keep that part. We're gonna clip that. That part is that's deep, man. Okay. Well, yeah. I can really feel the emotion that when you share this story, I can really feel how deep it is within you. So, yeah,
I appreciate that. It means a lot to me.
Yeah,
it's not fair for children, especially the younger generation, to grow up and to be told to be perfect.
Right.
It's just not fair. And when we grow up, I was told that to do certain things and everything would be perfect, and it wasn't, and I was disappointed. And it would be such a shame for that to happen again for the next generation.
Yes. Okay. Harap ya guys, ini benar-benar deep banget. Thank you, man. All right. So I want to talk to you about the collabs that you done. So you've collaborated with many artists.
Yes.
And one of them is Hingga, my man. Hingga was here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. But before we go to Hingga, I want to talk about the collab that you did with Salem.
Salem Elise.
Salem Elise. Yeah. I love that song.
She's a genius.
Yeah.
She's a genius.
Yeah.
We had a session together. So I've written 4 songs with her.
Oh, okay.
2 are not released yet. So first time reveal. But my first song that I ever wrote with her and an amazing producer named Bernice. Shout out Rob. But she's such a great storyteller. I came in that day with a hook.
Okay.
And then I sang the hook. I didn't even think it was a hook. I thought it was a verse. I was like, I'm still mad and I shouldn't be because it's sad, but it didn't be. And they were like, I think that's a hook. I was like, okay. So instantly, she goes in and then she's just like, okay. And in like 5 minutes, she just has the song done.
Oh.
She's...
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Truly phenomenal.
Okay, so far you released only one song with Salem.
Yes, Burn.
Burn, right?
Burn.
And I think you mentioned that Burn is like a message from God to your 22-year-old self about ego.
Yes.
Well, can you please explain?
There was a point in my life when I was in K-pop or in my past era where I felt like my ego made me into someone that I later saw and became very ashamed of. I thought I was better, and I'm just like, it just makes me feel so weird now thinking about it. But yeah, I think that song in itself ended up becoming a song of what God told me. And God was saying, hey, look, I gave you everything you asked for. You have been given the opportunity of a lifetime that people dream about and never get. Yet, you let your pride and your ego burn all that down. So, here are the consequences. So burn, baby, burn.
Wow.
Yeah.
eaJ,
Yeah.
I've been talking to you for just a couple of minutes, and man, I feel like I've known you for 25 years. Wow. Man, so interesting. Okay, so I guess after talking to you like this, it's going to be different now when I listen to your songs. Because I know behind the lyrics, there's like deep thinking and...
Yeah. I don't know if it's that deep.
Okay. No, I feel like it is because yeah. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so why? So how do you like? I don't know if this is the right word. Audition or choose, or how does it work? Who to collab with?
Oh,
yeah.
Usually I'm a very spontaneous person.
Okay.
So like, I'll hear something, or I'll have my Spotify on shuffle, and then someone will come up. That's how I found Boss.
Oh.
And I heard his sound and his production. I was like, wait, I was live streaming on Twitch, and then I heard this production. I was like, who is this? And then I had fans putting in songs into the playlist so that I can like get inspiration for my next project.
Okay.
And I just heard his sound and I was like, this is different. And I wanted to know more, and I researched. And I think I really started to respect him as a human being. So I wanted to like just talk to him at first.
Yeah.
And then it became conversation and that.
Yeah.
But even sorry, my ADD, I'm jumping everywhere.
No, it's okay, man. Just relax.
Sorry. I'm like nervous.
You know,
I'm so nervous.
Bro, I
I'm
told
like,
you this is my room, man. This is my house. This is my room. Come on. It's okay. Take your time.
Okay. Even the Salem song for Burn.
Yeah.
So originally, I wrote the second verse first, and then she wrote the first verse after that. We were like, this doesn't feel like a first verse. Let's send this to the second verse, and let's rewrite a first verse. And then she had some melody changes, which I thought were really cool. But I'm kind of dumb, so it takes me a while to remember things, especially melody changes. And like,
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but so I asked her to sing the demo so that I could sing it on top of it, and she just sounded so good. And then Inverness was like, the producer was like, you should just be on the song. And I said, Inverness, thank you.
Okay.
So very spontaneous. Never planned for that one either.
Okay, so I didn't expect that you found Buzz just through.
Yeah.
Like, I can safely say it was a coincidence then. I mean.
It really was. Because, yeah, a pure coincidence. But also, I was live streaming on Twitch, kind of like how you're live streaming on TikTok.
Yeah.
And my fans were adding songs to the playlist. And they added Boss. And kind of like what I felt when I first heard Bernaja, it's different. There's a lot of artists and a lot of music that's, wow, that sounds so good. But then there's artists that are like, whoa, I feel something. Yeah. And my heart is kind of, I don't feel too many things.
Okay.
Too much. Yeah, I've lived through a few type of things that make me like very scared to open my heart to things. So
okay.
When I hear something that makes me feel something, I'm instantly attracted to it.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so that made me be more thankful that you're here right now with me because I feel like I'm one of the chosen ones.
No, I'm chosen. Thank you.
No.
I've heard stories. Boss was telling me that you're the best. You're literally the best.
Did he?
He said you are literally number one. So,
Boss, love you, man. Okay. So through your collaborations with Vault Boy, and then also what was the very early collaboration that you did?
I almost
in 2021.
Sorry and Keshi.
Yeah, sorry.
TPR Live.
Yeah. So, what is it like the lessons, or does each change or like upgraded or whatever the word is?
Yes.
After each collaborations.
Absolutely.
In what way?
Specifically, we could just start from the beginning, but there has been a learning point for literally every artist. I don't think anyone's asked me that before. Thank you for that question. So for Sorry, what I learned was harmonies. And her like dissonant harmonies.
Okay.
They're not necessarily within the key, but it still sounds like awesome.
Yeah.
And then when I sent her the track, I didn't have that many layers. but she sent hers back, and hers sounded so crazy. So I had to go back in the studio, and then do more. So from my collab with Dari, which is I'm blanking on the song. Sorry, my memory is not the greatest.
Yeah.
It's called
Apa judulnya?
It Just Is.
Yang sama. Okay.
I think it's called It Just Is. It's not on Spotify.
Oh, it's not. It's on YouTube, yeah.
Just YouTube.
Okay.
But so with that, I learned harmonies, and then collaborating with Keshi after that. His guitar licks are just so tasty.
Oh,
and I really like his vocal processing. Like there's like a little bit of inflections, and like even if it doesn't sound like super perfectly like melodined, kind of like the auto-tuney kind of filter, I kind of fell in love with that sound. So if you hear me now in my music, intentionally, like I was never really the biggest fan of the super like kind of like auto-tuney like kind of voice. But after working with Keshi, you started hearing it in my music a lot more. There's a certain appeal about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, interesting. Speaking about harmonies and being dissonant or out of tune, just out of curiosity, do you have any musical theory background, or do you play any instruments? I know you play guitar, but
a little bit of guitar, but mostly just by ear and just by feeling.
Okay.
I think they tried to teach me a lot of music theory in Korea when I was training in K-pop. But the thing is my Korean wasn't that good.
Okay.
And learning music theory in Korean was kind of hard.
Yeah. Okay.
I just didn't understand what was happening a lot of the times. But I mean, I did learn a lot, and it truly was a really fun time in my life.
There's one particular track that when I first heard it, I was, this is so dissonant. This is out of tune. Visions. There's one like melody part that's not in the harmony. That's not supposed to be there, but it sounds good.
It's an accidental,
How did you come up with that?
So that, I think that note in itself came from them. So that song for Visions, that was for a song for a game called Valorant. And then that's actually a funny story. I actually ended up being able to record that song because it was originally given to a different artist, but then it fell through.
Okay.
And there were problems, and they needed someone to turn it over and record it that weekend in like 2 days. So I said, Valorant's my favorite game right now.
Ooh.
Yes, please. I went instantly to the studio and I had it to them that day.
Wow.
And that's how I got it. So
sounds really cool, man. I love it.
It was a good time.
Yeah. So when we paused the recording, you told me that you were a bit nervous about saying me because of your old vocal coach. But I saw a clip where you said, or you joked that your old vocal coach would be mad at how you sing right now.
Yeah.
Like it seems like you've intentionally moved from a perfectly vocal technique singing into what, more of a raw emotion or texture. How do you describe your singing now?
Okay. So because of touring, I realized that there has to be some form of basis.
Okay.
Which is not good because I don't have much basics.
Okay.
But I always believe in feeling over anything else. And I think the greatest artists and the people, at least for me, that I've seen live and that I feel the most connected to aren't the people that are singing the highest notes or the most perfect riffs. It's the people that I believe.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's kind of the route that I've been trying to go to. And honestly, I'm happier singing that way now. And I think people connect better to it that way than before when I was trying to and like belt properly and be very cautious of how I project and air but yeah, I think honesty is the answer when people look at music.
Yeah, that's the key word there. Honesty. Yeah. I completely agree with you. So fans often talk about your vocal color, how it can sound really sweet at one time, and then really like broken at other parts. Like, how do you like really plan the way you sing in each part of the song, or does it just come out naturally?
Well, you mentioned that you're not supposed to eat 2 hours before.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think it's probably what I ate and when I ate before that show that affects the tone of that day.
Okay.
I never considered that.
Yeah.
I've noticed that my condition and how my voice reacts to pressure changes. I never considered eating was a property of that. So I'll probably regulate that from now on. So thank you for that free lesson.
Yeah. So if I can share a little bit, so I'm doing intermittent fasting, right?
Yes.
So I feel like intermittent fasting, like the state where you are fasted, it helps with your mental state. Like you be more focused, and also it's got to do with the acid thing.
How do you do it?
It's just like I have my breakfast. For instance, like for today, I have my breakfast 7 a.m. and then I stop eating at 1 p.m. and that's it. I'm just gonna eat again tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah.
How many days is that?
I don't really count. I just do when sometimes I don't eat like a whole day because I feel like, okay, I have work, I need to focus. Because when I eat, I have brain fog and all that. Yeah, but I think if you can just stop eating like 2 hours before your performance, I think that would help with your acid and you get more focus and more energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the free lesson.
I'm not a doctor, but
I heard it's very expensive.
Yes, it is. You can check out my school. Yeah. No. Okay, so yeah. Now I want to go back from your voice to your lyrics because some people think that your lyrics are not like straightforward.
Yeah. I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay.
So remember before I was saying sometimes it's hard to say things for me and I'm like scared to say them because it's too honest.
Okay.
So I kind of take the easy way out and don't say it directly a lot of times. I'll use a different way of saying it.
Okay.
For example, I have a song called Castle in the Sky.
Yeah.
And what I meant to say is, I don't think I'm good enough for you. But what I say is, does my baggage ever make it hard to fly?
Okay.
So it's just things I don't have the courage to say. I kind of just do it in a different way.
But you do it in a really cool way.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Like car crash. Yeah? Car crash? Like how you describe the car crash is like, I don't know how to say it, but can you tell me a bit about car crash? The lyrics are interesting there.
It's just like, I feel like sometimes people meet and it's a disaster.
Yeah.
But there's something so pure about that.
Yeah.
Because there's no intentions. It's just two people meeting, and whether that's love, whether that's friendship, sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it can be a train wreck, it could be a car crash. But then if you fast forward like a few years and you look back on it, it was kind of beautiful in a certain way.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the idea of the song.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So your songwriting process has changed. You mentioned that. So usually lyrics and melody come together at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. How has that freedom to create on your own terms and timeline changed the kind of music that ultimately comes out of you? I think this is like from your band days to your solo days. Yeah.
Because I'm used to, and I'm from a system where we were given a topic, and we would write from there. It's a little bit. I kind of miss that because it almost helped having someone guide you.
I know what you mean. Yes. I know what you mean. Yeah.
But now it's like you have to make all the decisions, which is great, but then also the responsibility. And if it doesn't connect, that's also your fault. So that's a little scary, but it's been interesting. I have been a little bit all over the place with my genre and my sound. I think I'm still developing what exactly the eaJ sound is. But the further I go, the more I realize that, I wasn't in a rock band just because I was told to be in a rock band. I think I was in a rock band for a decade because I like rock music.
Yeah.
I've been slowly going back to it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because in your EP, in your latest EP, right? One, we have 4 songs. Like you, like literally take us, the listeners, through an emotional roller coaster, and then you close with Red, like the bah! Like yeah. Can you tell me about what the like how do you as a storyteller?
Right.
Yeah.
To be honest, one is a part of a bigger project. So it's a part of another trilogy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I do so many trilogies.
Okay.
But so one is the first EP, and then there's gonna be an interlude, and then there's gonna be a second EP to make a full project.
Okay.
So the story hasn't fully been told yet, but essentially, I don't know if I've said this before.
Okay.
It has to do with the 9 lives of a cat. That's where I'll stop. That's where I'll stop. Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much.
Okay. But I don't know. I have a feeling that you like to tease your fans and left them hanging sometimes. Like a lot of your fans told me to ask you, when will Voices of Forest come out? You know, like
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, also like you told me you have other 2 tracks with Salem, and you don't know when. Yeah.
I think there's a time and place, and I just haven't found the appropriate time or place. Or for some of the songs that they have asked for, I've maybe teased on like Twitch, like I'll play like 10 seconds. There's a song called "Run to You" that I wrote with a really, really talented duo named Fly by Midnight. And they've been asking for that song for 2 years, but it's just not ready. It's not good enough yet.
What the song?
Yes. To me, it's not where it needs to be for me to present it to them, because the people that I feel like it's my job, as whether it's on stage or whether it's releasing music as an artist, it's to give the people that are listening and giving me their precious time an experience worth listening to. So if it's not the best that it can be, then I kind of don't think it's time yet.
Okay, so we can always be sure, like if you release, then it's ready. It's there. Like it's time. Okay, is it?
I mean, okay, so like. You understand, like a song is never done.
Yeah.
You always feel like there's one more thing in mix, and then you hear the master.
That's so true, yeah.
And then there's one more thing. There's like, the drums were like a little bit overbearing, and like at some point you just have to let it go.
Okay.
And that's definitely been the hardest part.
Okay, give me an example. For instance, what about for instance, Voices? What about Voices that do you think is, okay, not yet.
Voices for me, right now, I think the top line is fun. I think it's really, really fun live, but it was written more in the setting of 2022. I think right now, if I rewrote it, the production would change a lot.
I see.
And for that to happen, I would have to get back in the studio and redo it. And, you know, being on tour, pretty much having a session 3-4 times a week minimum on top of other schedules.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to get back into the studio for a song.
Yeah.
Also because if you're not 100% sure you're going to release the song, I don't want to take a producer's valuable time as well.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of things.
Understand. Okay. So you're on tour now. You're from here going to Manila.
Yeah.
What's for you? What's the meaning of for you? Yeah, being on stage. You mentioned it's kind of like an escapism.
Yeah.
For you.
For me.
Yeah.
For me, it is. It's a treat. I think being on stage is what we do everything else for. We write the music. Obviously, we love the music, but we do the press, we do the promo, we do all the TikTok dances and all the Instagram reels, and it's all for that moment when I can see eye to eye, and when I'm singing a song and you're looking at me and I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
And we both are feeling the same thing. That there's no feeling in the world that beats that for me. So like that is my escapism.
Oh, okay.
It's really for me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of selfish, but yeah.
No, yeah. You told me before we record that you still feel nervous.
Absolutely.
How do you deal with that before you?
Do you want the honest answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so while I was in my past band in K-pop,
Yeah.
I couldn't sing on stage or never to my full potential, I felt like, because my lips would be shaking, and then your throat swells, and then with your throat, your projection becomes weird, narrow, and so I started taking medication for my anxiety, and that has helped me a lot. But in the beginning, I used to recommend it a lot, but I realized that I got very reliant on it, and medication is never good for the body, so I wouldn't. If you can do without it, I would recommend you probably try to stay away.
Yeah.
But it could be a tool to help you, and it's helped me a lot.
Okay. Right. But still, yeah, when you're on stage, when the music starts, everything is different.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. I think after a while, a little bit of it fades, but then, you know that switch?
Yeah.
Like you go from J to eaJ, and there's like a switch.
Yeah.
It's almost like a personality switch, kind of, that happens.
Yeah.
And then from then, something just takes over. But then until that moment, I'm like...
Yeah. So do you feel like when you finish a tour, do you like feel empty?
Yes.
Like,
I get so depressed.
Okay.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
Like post-concert depression.
It's real.
Yeah. Because do you ever feel that?
Yeah.
Like after you play a show and you come home and it's quiet after all the loud noise.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I wrote a song about that recently.
Oh.
Well, moments like that. Like, and then the lyrics was, sometimes I wish we could just press pause.
Oh,
on a moment.
Pause. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I love that song. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's moments like that.
Oh, interesting. See, so when I talk to you, you know, it's going to be different every time I listen to your songs, because now I know the backstory behind it. That's so cool, man. All right. So can we talk a little bit about gaming?
Sure. Yes.
So, so you told me before we record that Friendly Fire coming from Valorant session. Right?
Yes. So like a lot of FPS games, yeah.
A lot of FPS games. Has that happened with other songs?
Probably. When I write, a lot of the times it's off of ideas that I had before, but it's also just kind of like when I'm on stage, the switch turns on and I just let it happen.
Yeah.
I don't really like try to control anything. I just let the words kind of come in. And I think because I play games so much, there's a lot of gaming terms.
Okay.
It's a problem.
But have you because playing FPS, I can imagine you really focus, you're really in a zone.
Yeah.
Have you ever an idea just pop out of nowhere when you're trying to sue someone in there? Yeah.
Not in a video game. Okay. But these days, I guess when I play games with friends, I'm usually on call with them in Discord.
Oh yeah.
So they'll say funny things. Okay. And then I'll go to my notepad and write it down.
Right.
So that does happen.
So you have a huge community on Twitch.
Not a huge, but I have a very fun community on Twitch.
Fun community.
Yeah.
Can you tell me maybe surprising or funniest thing that ever happened to one of your streams?
There is a lot of incidents.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of incidences on Twitch, but I think one of the really, really cool things is that we do the playlist thing where I'll work. It's called a work along.
Okay.
So I'll be doing emails and finances and stuff. Yeah. And then I'll just have a playlist and then they can add songs to the playlist. And it's really cool because they introduced me to Boss, or Hindia, sorry. And they introduced me to all these new artists. I remember the first time someone put Dijon and McGee on my playlist and I was like, what is happening?
Oh, wow.
So that's been really cool.
So I can imagine your relationship with your fans is like tight.
I I I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they think so. I think I'm their friend. I hope they think I'm their friend.
Okay. So you've also known for being very direct and unfiltered when you know in with your
Yes.
community, right?
Yeah.
So how do you balance the raw interaction with the pressure that come with being like public figure? You know.
I honestly, that's been kind of hard for me. Ever since I was young, I think it's because of my anxiety. My social cues aren't the best. Like sometimes I say the wrong things in a room and it just goes quiet and everyone's just like, and like I have no idea what I said wrong.
Yeah.
And
then you go home and on the road you're like, what did I say?
yes,
that?
exactly.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
So
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm trying to learn to be better about it.
Yeah.
I just sometimes I'm not the best with my words.
Okay.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. Okay. So I have a couple of questions from your fans, actually. Okay. Okay. So first question from the fans is, can you finally settle the debate and tell us the official origin story of the fandom name Jars?
Oh, yeah, the honest truth is they were making me really mad one day and they hated that name, so I just named them Jars. And that was on Twitch. And then, I don't know, in the beginning, it was just funny. But then after a while, it just kind of became cute. And then now Jars, and then there's like the head jug.
Yeah.
Who's like the head of the Jars, and like it's funny. It's a whole system now.
Okay, so it's not like, okay, because of the alphabet of my name, no?
Just spontaneous. Always spontaneous.
Okay, that's your official answer, guys. Jars. Okay.
Jars.
Okay. Second question. My friends are always talking about your incredible guitar skills. We know you haven't been playing it as much on recent tours, but do you see yourself bringing the guitar back to the forefront of your live shows in the future? I know in your videos with Selim that you play bass.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself playing again?
I mean, I play my recordings when I'm in the sessions.
Okay.
I've slowly been getting back to it. I will say, I went to a festival yesterday, and I haven't ever missed my band in that way.
Yeah.
Like, I've missed them as people, but for a split second, I thought, it'd be really nice to play in a band again.
Right.
I think someday when I'm like mentally ready, I will bring that guitar out. And when I do, I think it'll be a special day for me, at least.
Okay.
Because then I'll know that like I finally got past everything that happened in my head.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we've reached the final segment of the interview.
Ooh.
This is fun questions. Okay. All right. So first question. You accidentally match with a coworker on a dating app. Do you quit your job, delete the app, or just lean into the awkwardness?
That is a crazy question.
I know.
I think you might have to throw your phone away. You definitely delete the app, you quit your job, and you never see them again.
Okay. All right. Second question. I saw your interview. You interview yourself in one of the YouTube videos.
Oh.
So
okay.
Have you realized your coffee order, the colorful? Do you remember that interview with Cosmopolitan?
Maybe my memory is.
Yeah, you said what's the embarrassing coffee order if you go to Starbucks and there's the colorful drinks like you know. Do you ever really realize that? Finally?
I think definitely. So I never used to like coffee.
Okay.
But my coffee order over time, growing into an adult, no more energy drinks, has become just an iced Americano.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Hopefully they don't mess up with your acid.
I feel like it's not good.
Oh, really?
Is coffee good for your acids usually?
In
your experience?
I used to think that it's not, like it's bad.
Yeah.
But now, like, I drink Americano first thing in the morning and I feel nothing.
Is it because you do the fasting? It got stronger, you think?
Probably, yeah, probably.
I might try it.
I used to think with anti-stomach, coffee is bad.
Yeah.
But now I don't think it's got a negative effect, for me at least.
That's interesting.
But, you know, with caution.
Okay, yes. We'll be cautious.
All right, third question. Besides music, what other careers might you have explored?
That's a hard question. I've always, I think I would have done something, maybe content on YouTube.
Okay.
I always have, because of my ADD, I always have like random ideas, like left and right, that are just so random and sporadic. I feel like I might have done either YouTube, or I always wanted to be into be in the UN.
UN. Oh yeah. You have this. You're interested in the politics, geopolitics. Yeah.
I strongly feel for a lot of things. So, but then I found out you have to be born in America to be an ambassador for the UN. So I gave that up.
Okay.
And obviously, I don't think I'm smart enough for that. So.
No. So you were born in Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
Argentina. So you speak any?
No. I only know how to say Argentina.
Argentina. Yeah, because the way you say Argentina suggests that you know how to. Yeah. All right. So what's the one song you're secretly a rock star in the shower? Do you have a secret song that you?
She's Gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess She's Gone is easy for you.
Not easy. That song is
the higher note.
That song is so high.
I know.
I did it a long time ago on like a live one time, and I cracked every note.
Okay.
It was so embarrassing.
Okay. Oh wow, She's Gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So your favorite snack to have while gaming?
Ooh, ice Americano.
Ice Americano. You should have told me. I could have provided for Ice Americano.
Oh,
right?
No,
bro.
You're so good. Thank
Okay. Okay. I have 4 more questions for you. One artist, living or dead, you'd love to have a private lunch with.
Whoa. I would love to have lunch with Chris Martin.
Chris Martin
from Coldplay.
Okay, why?
He's the first artist. He's one of the first artists that I saw on stage, and I believed.
Oh, okay.
There's a very specific clip of him running through a crowd during a festival.
Yeah.
And it just looked so unrehearsed and just so raw and like so honest. He looked so happy. Security was going crazy. Security was having a headache because everyone was chasing after him. He started running in this field in a circle. And that just seems so beautiful. I wonder how his brain works.
Okay. All right, Chris, if you're watching this, no, he's not gonna watch this. Okay, go-to karaoke song.
Ooh, I don't really do karaoke.
You don't?
I'm self-conscious about singing.
Okay.
That's why I'm so scared. I'm a little self-conscious about singing. But if there was one, it would probably be One Last Cry.
All right.
Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
Or Home by Brian McKnight.
Oh, okay.
I like that song too.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. You're always working on new things without giving too much away. What kind of sound or feeling are you chasing right now for your next project? Probably for the development of the new trilogy. Yeah.
So my fans have always had a complaint about the music. They said, "We love your music, but it's always sad. Can it be happy?" I think you guys can expect actually happy songs.
Let's go. Okay,
I'm
okay.
Maybe I'm happy.
Okay, okay. Final question.
Yes.
What is the one thing you hope people take away when they listen to the music of eaJ?
The only thing that I really care about is whether you speak the language, whether you understand a word. If you are feeling anything at all, even if it's not what I'm feeling while I'm singing or making the song, then I think I have done my job. That's how I feel about music, because that's the most important thing to me. I have a hard time feeling things, like I said, because of all the pressure and like anxiety sometimes ever since I was young. So being able to feel something is a very special, it's a treat. It's a blessing. And if I can do that for someone, that makes me so happy.
Oh, okay, okay. So eaJ, I always ask my guests to say again for this program, the audience is they want to write music, they want to release their own songs. Could you please give like encouragement for our audience to be brave, release a song, or whatever you want to say to them?
Yeah, I guess my one thing is that at the end of the day, the crowd will applaud a great singer, but they roar for someone they believe. So don't worry too much about anything else other than being honest. And if you're really, truly authentic, they'll believe you.
eaJ, that is so epic, man.
I'm sorry.
No, bro, thank you so much.
So
That's really cool. Yes, guys, please. Yes. eaJ, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
For taking the time to come here. So let's close this interview with, I want you to say in bahasa Indonesia, bebaskan suaramu. Bebaskan suaramu. It's free your voice. Yeah. Okay. Can you say that? Bebaskan suaramu.
Bebaskan suaramu.
All right. Let's say it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Bebaskan suaramu. Thanks so much. Yeah, that was perfect, man. Thank you so much. Okay.